Welcome to GPN, presenting truths of the last days before Christ's return. Today we are diving in Revelation 6, 5 and 6. We witness the opening of the third seal, a moment that brings forth a powerful image, a rider on a black horse holding a pair of scales in his hand. The scripture captures this vision with vivid detail. When he opened the third seal, I heard an angel, the third living creature, say, "Come see." So I looked, and behold, a black horse, and he who sat on it had a pair of scales in his hand. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four living creatures saying, "A quart of wheat for a denarius, and 3 quarts of barley for a denarius, and do not harm the oil and the wine." This rider on the black horse embodies the coming famine and economic hardship that will sweep across the world during the tribulation. The black horse is a stark symbol of scarcity, suffering, and even death, pointing to a time of profound need and deprivation. The scales in the rider's hand are not just a simple tool. They represent the harsh reality of rationing and measurement that will dominate the world in the tribulation. Food and basic necessities will become precious commodities, weighed carefully, their availability scarce. Imagine a world where every morsel of food is carefully weighed, where a single loaf of bread costs an entire day's wages, and even the less desirable foods will demand the same price of a day's wages. This is not just inflation, it is an economic disaster where people will kill for a morsel of your food. Simply, a full day's labor will barely earn enough to feed one person, let alone your family. This vision reveals a time when every essential item will become luxuries, unattainable for most, and the struggle for basic sustenance will be a daily reality, causing riots and mayhem. It speaks of a profound scarcity where just to get a loaf of bread becomes a symbol of survival. Yet, amid this bleak picture, there is a curious command: do not harm the oil and the wine. While the staples of life become scarce and expensive, oil and wine remain untouched. In biblical times, oil and wine were more than mere food items. They symbolized joy, healing, and abundance. Their preservation might suggest that while physical sustenance is limited, there remains a hint of spiritual or cultural wealth that is not entirely lost. Perhaps this detail reflects a controlled judgment, God's way of limiting the devastation, ensuring that not everything is wiped out at once. It could signify His mercy, a glimmer of hope and blessing even amid widespread suffering and devastation. The imagery of the black horse and the scales serves as a sobering reminder of the severe economic and social upheaval that will characterize the tribulation period. It is a powerful warning of the divine judgment to come, a time when the world will face unparalleled hardships, and every resource will be measured, every morsel of food will be precious in the tribulation. It is a call for reflection, urging us to consider the weight of these events and the deeper spiritual truths they reveal about God's plan for planet Earth. Please wake up, this event is coming very soon. To miss this tribulation, you need to accept Jesus into your life. For you, the believer, look up, your redemption draws near. Stay strong. Please like, share, and subscribe to Grace Prophecy Network.